Prepare yourself for a powerful revelation from your guardian angels and the universe itself, specifically focused on your relationships and your future. Unexpectedly, and sooner than you might anticipate, someone from your circle will approach you with an apology. However, the story behind this regret is so surprising that it challenges the imagination. Regret, a feeling that roots itself deeply in the heart, shows its complex facets. While you may have often forgiven past offenses and moved on, the one who erred is now treading new and transformative paths. It is especially difficult for him to let go, even when it seems that everything has been resolved peacefully. Before we dive deeper into the essence of this message for you, it's crucial that we recognize the existence of 3 distinct and significant signs. Before getting into the details of this message, we will explore the meaning of these signs and their direct relation to the events unfolding in your life. As we progress, it is very likely that you will begin to notice these signs in the coming weeks. Therefore, listening to and trusting your instincts will be an act of wisdom and intuition. Returning to the thread of our discussion, let us consider the messages that your heavenly protectors are eager to share with you. They indicate that an apology from him is inevitable, even though you may have left the reasons for this request in the past. Don't be surprised if the revelation of this apology involves a long and sometimes complex narrative. Be prepared, because the apology is on its way, and the truth behind it will certainly surprise you, revealing aspects you did not expect. You can expect him to express his regret very soon. Perhaps you will recall the times when, in the past, you yourself regretted certain attitudes and sought to apologize. However, despite your efforts to ask for forgiveness, you know how challenging it can be to truly overcome and forget what was done. Regret is a deeply human and natural feeling, but it is important to remember that you are human and that forgiveness is essential, not only for others but crucially for yourself. You may have quickly arrived at an answer to this internal question that often echoes silently within us. It is undeniably difficult to forget those things we regret, those moments when, in hindsight, we wish we had acted differently. This difficulty also applies to him, to his actions toward you, which now resurface perhaps in an apology that carries the burden of the past. Even more intriguing is the story behind these actions, a narrative so old that it may have already faded in the mists of your memory. He carries a story full of nuances and twists that is about to be revealed, and this deeply reflects your predisposition to forgive others. This capacity for forgiveness is not only an admirable trait but a powerful virtue, recognized even by your heavenly protectors as a quality that brings humans closer to divinity. Forgiving is not an easy act. If it were, it wouldn't be so valued or possess the transformative power it holds. Your generous heart and your ability to forgive without holding grudges have allowed the universe's blessings to flow not only to you but also to those around you. This forgiving nature leads us directly to the first significant sign in your current journey, the knight in shining armor. This knight is not just a symbol of loyalty, justice, and chivalry, but also of kindness and compassion. In Arthurian tales and legends, the shining knight is often depicted as a being of extraordinary empathy, ready to sacrifice his own well-being for the greater good. Similarly, your readiness to forgive and move on without resentment mirrors these chivalrous qualities. You will find that the symbol of the knight will appear in your life in various ways, suggesting that these qualities are being honored and recognized. It could be an image that catches your attention online, a character in a movie, a book you decide to read, or even a billboard you pass by while driving. Let the image of the knight give you inner strength to deal with future challenges. Your compassion is the reason he wants to apologize, knowing that you've likely already forgotten. If you're curious to learn more about what happened, you won't have to wait long. You will know everything you need to know when he approaches you with apologies. It's also worth noting that this has the potential to strengthen your relationship in some way. You may find it touching that he apologizes for something that happened so long ago, and he may be trying to play a more significant role in your life. Regardless of the circumstances, you will probably get along well, even if it remains purely platonic. This still represents a potential bond. Keep in mind that he is not the only person who wants to know you better. You are recognized for your compassion and kindness, qualities that deeply resonate with those around you. It may surprise you to discover how valued you are within your community, both in the workplace and on social media and other online spaces. Your popularity is a direct reflection of the positive impact you have on others, something you may underestimate. This admiration not only validates your welcoming personality, but also opens doors to new connections and opportunities for engagement with a broader circle of people. This growing recognition brings with it a second notable sign, represented by the sight of animals mating. Among the most charming examples of these creatures are lovebirds, known for their striking appearance and the strong bond they maintain with each other, reflecting a lasting partnership. This is emblematic of the kind of relationships you inspire and nurture, deep and meaningful connections. For those who aspire to have lovebirds, conventional wisdom suggests acquiring a pair rather than a solitary individual, emphasizing the importance of mutually enriching relationships. In your daily life, you are likely to encounter symbolic manifestations of pairs mating or in harmony, such as two cats playing together, two dogs sharing a game, or even a squirrel closely followed by a pup. Regardless of the situation you find yourself in, animals mating represent a universal symbol of love and companionship, or even the deep desire for these feelings. These animals, who choose partners and stay with them, are true emblems of the people who wish to be in your presence, reflecting how attractive and magnetic your personality is. The fact that the universe uses images of animals mating to send messages is quite significant. These natural symbols indicate that a phase of luck and prosperity is approaching in your life. When you observe these animals together, it's impossible to ignore that maintaining forgiveness and kindness in your heart are challenges that require continuous commitment, but you, like the knight in shining armor from ancient legends, are making every effort necessary. Just as animals choose not to live alone but rather in pairs, people are drawn to your welcoming aura and want to be part of your world. It's not surprising that many prefer your company and seek to build lasting connections and relationships with you, as you have the ability to strengthen and enrich these bonds over time. Your spiritual guides and heavenly protectors reiterate a reassuring message. It's okay to feel anxious about making new friends or entering new social circles. However, they also remind you that the connections you form are fundamental to achieving your goals and dreams. Each new friendship or relationship you cultivate can open doors and pave paths that previously seemed inaccessible. These connections are not only bridges to personal or professional experiences, but are also essential for your emotional growth and well-being. Understand that the relationships you build with others play a crucial role in defining who you are. It is completely natural to occasionally feel uncomfortable with the idea of socializing. However, it's essential to recognize that the universe has big plans for you, and sometimes, going with the flow of events and allowing new people to enter your life can open doors to enriching experiences. The people that the cosmos brings into your path often have a strong affinity for you, and if you are open to letting them play a significant role in your life, it is very likely that you will develop deep and lasting connections with them. These connections are not just fleeting, they have the potential to turn into unbreakable bonds that will bring new meaning and depth to your life. Each new friendship or partnership offers a unique window into new perspectives and experiences, enriching your life in unexpected and wonderful ways. This brings us to the last sign of synchronicity that the universe presents to you, a shiny seashell or a seashell. These shells, with their vibrant colors and complex patterns, are true works of natural art. At first glance, many may appear identical, but a closer look reveals their unique and dazzling features. This phenomenon is analogous to human relationships. On the surface, many relationships may seem similar, but by taking the time and attention, the distinct and valuable qualities of each person begin to shine, just as the fascinating peculiarities of each shell are revealed under a careful gaze. Just like a mollusk, which often houses a marine mollusk, may seem uninteresting at first glance, but reveals its complexity when examined more closely, the people you meet may initially seem simple or ordinary. Exploring the characteristics of shells is a way to appreciate the hidden beauty they possess, a principle that also applies to human relationships. Just as each shell is unique in its shape, color, and texture, each person we meet is singular, with their own stories and experiences that enrich our understanding of the world. This exercise in observation not only shows us the physical beauty of these natural objects, but also symbolizes the vital importance of establishing deep connections with others, discovering the layers of their personalities and stories. There is a curious phenomenon associated with seashells. When you place an empty shell near your ear, it is common to hear what seems to be the sound of the sea. This acoustic effect, although it is simply the resonance of the surrounding environment captured by the shell, evokes the grandeur and vastness of the ocean. Similarly, when interacting with others, we can find depth and meaning in the details of their lives that may not be apparent at first. In this world, Not everything is what it seems at first glance. Most people carry with them a rich and complex narrative, often not revealed until mutual understanding deepens. Just as a shell may seem simple on the outside but reveals its complexity when more closely examined, people also have stories that are only understood through a more intimate and attentive relationship. These stories may include past mistakes, regrets, and apologies that add layers to your understanding of who they are. You are destined to experience even more incredible things. The universe has plans for you that go beyond what you can currently imagine, and the assurance that you will be protected along your journey is a comforting reminder that you are safe, regardless of the challenges or uncertainties that may arise. This universal support is an invitation for you to explore life with curiosity and openness, ready to receive the lessons and blessings that each new experience brings. I conclude with a thought of encouragement and faith. May you have the strength to accept the apologies that may come your way, and may you find the forgiveness and understanding necessary to overcome any future challenges. May the resilience symbolized by the knight in shining armor be a constant inspiration in your life, driving you to face each situation with courage and hope. By looking beyond appearances and valuing the deep stories of each individual, you enrich not only your own life but also the lives of those around you. I want to end with a prayer for you. O Lord, grant her the strength to accept forgiveness and exercise compassion in unexpected situations, especially when confronted with an apology that arises without warning. May the image of the knight in shining armor become a symbol of the courage she needs to face and overcome the challenges ahead. May this knight inspire in her the bravery needed to face adversity with dignity and honor. May the animals that choose to mate and live in harmony serve as a constant reminder of the love and companionship that surrounds them. May this gentle vision encourage her to open her heart to welcome new connections and strengthen existing ones, cultivating relationships that are as deep and lasting as these natural bonds. May she discover the beauty in others, just as she marvels at the uniqueness of a shiny shell found on the seashore. May each interaction reveal the complexity and richness that each soul possesses, inviting you to explore and appreciate each unique story as a hidden treasure. Grant her the wisdom to follow her intuition, the gentle whisper that faithfully guides them through life's complexities. May she trust this inner guide, allowing it to lead her to paths of growth, healing, and new possibilities. May the cosmos continue to guide her, offering protection and pouring abundant blessings upon her paths. Amen. Your heavenly protectors leave with these words. Take time to listen to what your heart and instincts tell you. Your intuition is your lifeline to the universe. Therefore, if you want to hear what the cosmos has to say, calm your mind and allow your intuition to speak. By listening to your instincts, you will open yourself to the blessings of the universe. Type 333 to claim this message and the blessing within it for you.